Hey folks, rinimt here and welcome to Brok Natal Tail, a new Christmas special. Thank you to the developer for the code for the game on PlayStation. Let's dive in and have a little Christmas special fun. So I haven't fully played the previous Brok games before. Natal Tail, a new Christmas. They're on my list, but you know. My name is Grafilch. I'm a cat and I'm 15 years old. I always try my best, although I'm often depressed, even compared to your average teenager. Doing our best isn't always enough. Life constantly gets in the way. Also, I'm about to turn off sound effects. That's what I feel, at least, having already lost both my parents. So I'm an orphan, or I would be, if not for that weird reptile investigator named Brok. He's cool enough, I guess, as far as legal guardians go. However, I'm at least thankful to study at the coveted Consciousness Center in the slums. Wait, why am I thinking of studies? Why can't I have a nice dream for once? Why is it always about... Hey, Graf, wake up! Oh, Hey, Graf, stayed up late last night, right? Odd is a warthog otter. Half-breeds are rare in Atlasia. They say only 1 in 1,000 births. We've known each other for a few years now. I consider him my... That's a lot of choice. Best friend. Yeah, definitely. Everyone thinks he's ugly, but he's always been kind to me. We help each other out with homework, and after class we hang out to play games and talk. Pretty much what you'd expect from two Consciousness Center friends. Good, I guess. It's so crowded. Looks like the whole class is here. Yep, the director's about to make an announcement. Too bad there's only 4 chairs. Everyone else has to stand up. We're so privileged. We're so privileged. We would be if he wasn't in our group. Play? Easy to pull strings when you're the director's only son. Still, that shouldn't stop him from being nicer. Better avoid contact with him. Hey, I'll pretend I didn't hear you guys. Well, the others aren't following the specific courses to become drummers? Drummers? I don't get it. Who wouldn't want the opportunity to live safe under the dome instead of this? This crappy land? Pretty much. Okay, since when are you two so based? I thought you were pretending not to hear us. We won't be stuck here that much longer. Just a few more months in, we'll finally have our place. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Come on, show some enthusiasm. Your evaluations are consistently great. Better than mine, anyway. You'll pass on. You can't know that. I know you. Shut up, guys. The director's here. Dear students of Consciousness Center S1, as you know, tomorrow is Natal Tail, the supreme holiday of Atlasia. Celebrating our traditions is important in our society. It is a mark of your integration and proof of your desire to combine your skill into a unified whole, the collective intelligence. Therefore, it has been decided that this year would be special. Special how? You will be evaluated on your performance. Jabber, I should have seen it coming. Silence! Ouch, my ears. Good thing she doesn't use that shriek often. As I was saying, you'll be evaluated to ensure the proper execution of the celebration. Do not worry, only a score of 0 on your evaluation would get you eliminated. Let me remind you the grand meaning of Natal Tail. Efficiency, accuracy, and individuality. These are the 3 words you should strive for. Starting from a teenage and until adult age, on Natal Tail Day, you must earn enough to pay for 1 item. Your money, or more precisely, your Unis accounts, are reset to 0. Parent and friend transfers are strictly controlled. It can't be a relatives of Consciousness Center friends, either. Too bad for you, Clay. No cheating this time. I don't need that. Terry. Sorry. A single item must be a precious gift to yourself, and the best gift you could ever want with a value within the limits of what you've earned. This tradition allows you to a preliminary experience to find your usefulness in society. Your motivation to earn something good should shine through your work. What if I don't need anything? This is good. Sparing Earth's resources will always be rewarded. Easy peasy, loophole found. Except during this special day. Darn. Everyone needs something. Listen to your inner self. In ancient times, citizens celebrated Natal Tail in a very different fashion. They purchased presents for family and friends. From a flower pot to a new meaty me system, anything physical could serve as a present. They also spent countless amounts of valuable energy on lighting for decorations. The direct benefits on humans were vastly underwhelming when put into relation with their immense waste of energy. While good for the economy, it contributed to the further degradation of the planet. We suffer the effects to this very day. Our land cannot afford us being irresponsible anymore. Yeah, right, as if the dreamers aren't still wasting resources buying stupid things. Finally, the big family and friend reunions they organized often resulted in arguments. What started as a moment of joy ended all too often in depression and breakups. A few centuries ago, the tradition was in danger of being abandoned altogether. The government in place decided to make substantial changes to accommodate the current situation of the country and rectified every aspect. Now, it was focused on the individual self and real needs, more suitable both for you and your environment. Is that clear to all of you? Do I need to react? Yes. Yes, Graf? How should you respond? Give a compliment. I appreciate the explanation. It was very clear, concise, and I cherished every word. Thank you, Professor. How nice. However, your obvious attempt to manipulate the review process has been duly noted. -5 points. But. Stop it right now. Who, me? I didn't say anything. So you have until tomorrow evening to earn units through labor. No friends or family involved. Find your own job today. Then buy yourself the best gift you can think of. Please read and respect the rules. A copy has been sent to your phones. Disqualification could result in your eviction. It is not worth trying to cheat the system. Again, keep in mind, accuracy, efficiency, individuality. It must be something personal and useful to you. Any questions? Can we access the drums to find a gift or find a job or purchase a gift? Sorry, only the slums. Of course. Anyone else? Good, we'll meet again here in the evening. Students, please leave the facility now. Great. With everything that's been happening lately, I don't even have a clue where to even look for a job. Same for me. We have a bad leak from the rainstorm yesterday. It's supposed to help Mom and Dad fix it, but studies are the priority. Tell Brok to come help. Nah, you know my dad. He's too proud to have help. Bye, suckers. Where are you going, Clay? Just so I know what corner of the slums to avoid. Then it'll be my pleasure to not tell you. Ah. Typical. Hey, how about going together? So our rules are clear. We need to do this on our own. Besides, I'm still worried about our apartment, so I was gonna stop there first anyway. Alright. Later on. 3034, Vedesium 54th. 0 uni. Oh, I guess I zoned out. I'm already back at my apartment. Let's see those ads. Looking for a trash collector and residue cleaner at the old structure. Ugh, no. Hairdresser assistant. That one's too far. And this one? Door opens. Oof! Brok, watch out! You almost ran me over! Sorry, I thought you were at school. Not school, consciousness center. Yeah, what you doing here? What day is it? Huh? Oh, yeah, that thing for narcissistic dreamers. Natal Tail isn't narcissistic, and it's for everyone. The goal is to elevate ourselves in society and respect the land, and you're a smart son. Don't buy into that crap. Did I? Okay, yeah, I'll play this off. Anyway, gotta fly. That door won't fix itself. I'm already late, so my client's gonna kill me. Wanna come? We're supposed to find our job by ourselves. You can always keep me company on the road. Nothing like going out in the streets to land a gig. Keep both your feline eyes wide open. Alright. What's wrong? So no, I have the shivers. It's getting colder this season, well, sorta. Hey, maybe we'll get snow this year. Snow? You don't remember? Once in a while, when the temperature gets low enough, water particles in the air change to ice. Then they fall from the sky, forming little crystals that pile up into white powder. Sounds like sand rains. Yeah, but less threatening and much prettier. I would love to see that. Wish you could. Atlasia hasn't seen snow in years. Used to be more often. You must have. What was that? Nothing good, I assume? Hey, that's life in the slums. Let's just press on. That's Shay. Who? Hey, what's up? Shouts in the phone. Okay. Seems urgent. Gotta go. Hey, I was supposed to... Remember, keep both eyes open. There he goes. Runs pretty fast, all things considered. No point staying here. Where should I go? Sector 56X? I wandered around the street. Near the edges of crumbling underground housings, I encountered toddlers playing in the sand with what I'll simply describe as trash. Adults busy running around, others with a dazed smile as if they took drugs and weren't in their right minds. In any case, nobody paid attention to me, and I seriously doubted they had anything to offer me. But eventually... Great, already in the poorest area. That decomposing stench of garbage doesn't lie. There goes all my chances of making any money. Hello, young man. Hello? Aren't you one of those believers? Oh, yes. I am currently setting up my stall. Unnatail Tail is a crucial day for all of us. And for your business, I bet. Admittedly, yes. Let's praise the Almighty for this opportunity to help us celebrate his birth once more. His birth. Wait, you say Natal Tail? Oh my, it appears you're lacking untailism lessons. Dozed off during those? Well, it's never too late. What would you say about helping me clean and install my articles while I'll read you some Unnatail's pages? Will I earn something? I'm actually looking for a job. Till I looked all the young lads are following the new Natal Tail tradition. How about this? I'll give you 10 unis for each client that comes and buys something. That's a risk that nobody comes and buys this junk. I mean, who would? Think about it. The better you install and decorate, the cleaner the stall, the more chances someone will buy. Your motivation will be indirectly rewarded. I guess so. You'll do a fine job. Our protector always rewards the youth. I may regret this. Do you accept? Okay. Alright then. I started helping with the stall. I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm trying my best. Meanwhile, the lady started telling me more about her interpretation of the old tradition, which got me intrigued. Natal Tail was all about love and sharing. Did I say untail? I think I did. Each year, children impatiently waited for this special day. Parents would cut a pine tree and place it in the center of their home. Oh, that's why you're selling little trees. Yes, aren't they cute? A little. They decorated them with little balls and garland, but the beauty came from the tree itself. Oh, and those snow globes. They capture how it was like comfy and warm at home when it was freezing and snowing outside. And when you shake them. I see, so that's snow. Kids loved making snowmen when they were lucky enough to get snow. Lucky ones indeed. Suntail was a magical entity wearing red, looking like an old bear with a white beard. It is said that the Untail sends him to Earth once every year to bring joy to children around the world. At midnight, he enters homes to drop his presents around the pine tree while everyone is asleep. Wouldn't that be privacy violation? Was he actually a thief? Not at all, though nobody minded, as he was a benevolent spirit who would never harm anyone. And if kids hung little socks on their chimneys, Suntail put candies in them. What a swell guy. The next morning, children would gather up and open their presents with all their family. Tell me what magic is there about buying your own gift? Well, plain logic. Only but me could get the best present for myself. You'd be surprised. Sometimes your closest friends and family can know yourself better than you do. Children sent to Santa a list of the gifts they wanted the most, of course, but he never needed it. Santa always knew what was best. Huh, sounds like a god. Of a sort, but that misses the point. It wasn't all about the gifts. Sharing time with loved ones was the most important thing. It is incorrect to say Natal Tail, as our Lord and Savior, was actually born with a tail. I understand the motivation behind the new tradition, but it makes me sad. We've deviated so much from the original spirit. I'm convinced all those changes are the reason why we haven't seen Santa Tail for so long. You know, miracles do happen. I was wishing for help this morning, and here you are. It's not even a coincidence, much less a miracle. All the students are looking for a job today. If you say so, personally, I believe if you wish for something hard enough, it can happen. Right, if it's that easy, guess I'll try someday. So, little trees, snow globes, Sandtail statues, decorations, and I assume those little packages are presents. You're selling all the symbols from the old tradition. I am. That's pretty. I'll take some pictures. I want to show to all my friends. I mean, my friend. Feel free. The golden Sandtail statue is gorgeous. Isn't it? This is the highlight of my stand. It's invaluable, so I always keep it close to me. Please look after it. Sure. Hey, it looks like we have our first client. Hello, sir. Would you like anything? Just looking. We don't often get religious stalls around here. Where's your church? Oh, it's not mine. I'm the pastoral assistant. Just a bit further down the street. I see. Well, good luck. De notte. Too bad they didn't buy anything. Faith, more people will notice. You did a wonderful job. Let's hope so. 3 hours later, we did get a few buyers. Good enough to earn me 60 unis. I was cleaning the stand again. Powder used to simulate snow had spread messily on the table. When... Excuse me. Hey! The woman, she bumped right into me. Oh no! My golden Sandtail, she stole it! What? I told you to look after it. What did you do? I put it to the side of the table to clean. Chase the thief? Yes. I could still see the thief, so I sprinted straight ahead. Luckily, I'm a cat, and she was a hippo. I managed to catch up to her, and without thinking, tackled her. Arg! Situation wasn't pretty. She fell into a rock, and her leg was bleeding. Nothing too serious, thankfully, but I felt responsible anyway. I'm sorry. No, this wasn't time for an apology. Where was that valuable statue? Before I could set my eyes on it, a shadow crept behind me. The overwhelming shadow of a policeman bear. What's going on here? Sir, she stole that. Bear had already retrieved the statue. Judging from the thickness of those arms, none of us would ever be able to snatch it from him, that was for sure. Not that I wanted to. I needed money, but stealing was out of the question. He forcefully brought us both back to the merchant, who was relieved. For a short while, anyway. Oh no, here comes my allergy again. So this is yours? Not dead. My teeth shall find a way to honor you on this holy day. Can't believe I was caught by a kitten. Some pat on my shoulder made me shiver. Good job, boy. I moved away instantly to avoid his touch. He didn't understand why, and to be frank, I didn't either. A part of me truly appreciated the big comforting paw on my shoulder. And it was more than that. It was exactly what I needed at this moment. Yet, another part of me screamed deep inside. This was out of my control. Hey, madam. Yes, good sir. This stall of yours? It was declared. It's part of the slums, not supposed to have it merchants. Hey. I mean... Clearly her business wasn't in order. Need to check all this with the chief. Gonna take a while. Everyone stay. I didn't let him finish. This was my call to scamper off like a scolded cat. Hey, boy! Wait! I'm so tired today. If only I had a colleague. Or a friend. Clock was ticking. There was no way I could afford to waste the rest of my day here. I felt terrible. That was a disaster. I I was responsible for the statue getting stolen in the first place. I didn't even think when I moved it. I accidentally hurt someone. A thief, yes, but the sight of her blood was still fresh in my mind. I hated it. I ran away from the police officer. What will that bear do if I run into him again? In the end, I may have caused trouble to the untailable lever who was nice enough to me. And all I had was 60 unis. Couldn't hope to purchase anything worthwhile with such a pitiful amount. Without thinking, my lights led me back in front of my building. It didn't take me long to figure out what was coming next. Brok. My name's Brok, just Brok. I'm a self-proclaimed investigator. Though most of my daily routine consists of odd jobs, helping people in need in exchange for a few unis. Best cases. Been living all my life in the slums, so that helps. Well, except for a few months, but I don't really want to dwell on that. We may not have much over here, but we're doing what we can to survive and help each other. We're certainly not as stuck up as dreamers. A dome is nothing more than a bubble of comfort that they're stuck in, ignoring reality. It was suitable for some, not for me. Anyway, I was going to Shay's garage with my childhood friends. Ran into each other just a few years ago, and I've kept up since. She's a bit on the crazy side, and that muffled call worried me. Ugh, no wonder she's so isolated out here. I'll never get used to the stench of that lake. Door's open. Good or bad sign? Shay? Sure, yes. Shay, where are you hiding? Behind here! Oh, that pile of crates, old clothes, and wires? I had an emergency. This is an emergency, I'm stuck! Ah, sorry if I couldn't tell. You're always half hidden under stuff, busy with something. Got the nonsense that gets me out! Took some effort to get her free. Yeah. Alright, great, back to work. What? Came all the way here and that's all I get? Look, this was a particularly unpleasant situation. I'm not in the mood. Shay! She glanced toward me for the first time and suddenly her attitude changed. Oh god! What? Nothing. Just remembered why I avoid looking at you. You did? Because then I can never refuse you anything. My handsome hero is here to save me with those big, strong arms. Don't overdo it. I just thought you'd want to chat, you know, like normal people do. Exactly. Normal people. Shay resumed work. Some days I wonder why I'm even your friend. You can't resist the company of individuals who are your polar opposite. Do you mind at least explaining how you got stuck like a fly on sticky tape? Oh, alright. Suddenly, a certain acquaintance barged in, accompanied by a range of police tribots. What the? Wes? That's Commissioner Wes for you, pork. Considering your presence here, all my suspicions of shenanigans going on in this garage were well founded. 1 minute allocated for the individuals to fail to explain themselves. The explosion. Shit, was it you? A minor oopsie. I was working on my cannon burst and I fed it with Zing 31 to Zing 21. Misread the instructions the old Shay gave me. Anyone could make that mistake. Talking to yourself in third person again, huh? Cannon burst. Our database does not find any record. Well, duh, that's the first one in this timeline. Basically, feed the cannon with any material. We'll multiply it into thousands of nanoparticles in the air. For instance, you can put water inside and you get instant rain. Isn't that cool? What would you even need that for? For my thermometer. Statement from the individual with aqua-colored feathers only makes sense at a 3% degree. Too old to care. Let me just confiscate and call it a day. Comply. Okay. Agents? Yes, sir. They're out of sight. Good riddance. I still wonder who built that bot. Why do you care? Me was a pretty advanced one. Look just like your standard tribot to me. You can't be serious. Guess you're right. And me and technology are like water and sand. Incompatible. Expression is water and oil, though that works too. I'll have to install a security system to prevent intrusions like that in the future. Or maybe just don't do illegal stuff. Nah, security system is easier. Way more exciting. Whatever. Here, take this. Wait, what? Another gun? My prototype. It's a bust. I'll work out my gravitation particle system differently. Kids can have fun with it. Say, the gun is nice and all, but that doesn't sound super appropriate. That makes me think. I'd love to give something nice to Graf. He's always so stressed out. What does he love and is missing the most from his life? Let's see. He loves electronic doodads and his school friend. Forgot his name. Like, maybe something he could use to play with him from a distance? Something like that even exist? Computer, Brok. You just described a computer. Oh, right. Got one? Yeah, got that from the lake. It was starting to leak and pollute it. Still in working condition, though. If you don't mind the featherness, I'll clean it. So yourself, consider this a gift for helping me out. Thanks. Now you're more like the Shay I know. What time is it? 3 p.m. Oh god, I'm super late. My client's gonna kill me. Hopefully not be inconvenient. See ya. Insert any material and we'll multiply in the air. How about ice? It's gonna make for a handy weapon. Hot. That was a short one. My name's Ott. I've been a citizen in the slums my whole life. I have a miscarriage syndrome. In other words, I inherited a specific combination of recessive genes from both my parents, forming a genetic anomaly. Usually children have dominant genes from just one of their parents, so that species expresses itself. Me? Both species express themselves. I'm a mixed breed. Through this, I've been mocked, thrown aside, got called a lot of things in my life. Most words I wouldn't dare to repeat. Lately, people say I look like pastry. Probably the weirdest, but at least it's not as offensive as usual. Slummers can't stand or understand being different. Anything they're not used to is treated as illness, and they see it as ugly. I don't know if I can blame them, but it still hurts. Besides my parents, I don't have many friends who accept me the way I am. Will it be the same when I become an official resident of the dome? Guess we'll see. First today, I need to find a job. Slummers and drummers. Okay. There, the main border post. Place that separates our world from theirs. Oh no, how can I expect to earn unis when there's no one here? Actually, there is someone, or rather something. Hello? Please do not mind me. I am working. Oh, I see. You're managing those packages, right? Well, that's exactly what what I'm looking for? Looking for packages? No, work! In all these years, no human had asked me. You look happy. I am. Good. So, how can I help? Looks like all you do is press those buttons, right? Yes, let me think. How about sharing? Like splitting the tasks? You do the bottom left packages. I handle the top and the right ones. Sounds good. Although, I earn some unis. Oh, I do not make any money. I am just an old robot. I cannot even remember for what purpose I was created. My memory was formatted about a decade ago. I am sorry. It's okay. So we're willing to help for a bit. You would do that for free? Well, if it makes you happy, why not? What's your name? I am Bolt. Glad to meet you, Bolt. I'm Ott. Oh, you do look very attractive. No, I mean, I'm Ott. OTT? Is that so? My processor cannot handle all humans' language subtleties. Should we start then? I helped Bolt for 2 hours. He told me about his technical capabilities, how he was made for this one specific task, his fear of being replaced, and his battery running out. On my end, I told him everything about myself, about Natal Tail, and how it was a special day. I know he was just a processor unit, but I still felt kind of bad for him. In a convoluted way, I felt closer to him than with most humans. That's just like me, having more fun with a robot over other teenagers. Despite the monotonous work, it was a fun time. Too much time. I promised him to do it again someday, but I was not earning any money. So I left and watched the border. I stayed there, lost in thought. Suddenly, Bolt called out for me. I have good news. While you were away, I checked the manual. There is a mode to earn unis through cashback. Only 0.01 uni per package delivered since the start of the day. Thought I just heard something. In total, I have sent you 40 unis. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Bolt. I was helpful? Very. I am glad. I have to go now. Time to buy myself something before it's too late. I understand. Happy Natal Tail. Goodbye, friend. Graph. After the Untail Believer incident, I was back in front of my apartment. I had a sinking feeling that I was being followed, and it didn't take long to confirm I was. Hello, kitty. So move! I can defend myself! No, you got it wrong. I need your help. Hey, aren't you a rat? No, wait, you're a squealer? Those banned former activists I've heard about? Of course not. I'm a mouse! Rats don't have a mustache! See? But like them, I'm homeless. Sleeping on the floor is making my back ache. When drummers throw away their old mattresses, they're sorted out and fall into that landfill over there. Other slummers are watching over this spot to grab them and do some fishy business. Thankfully today there are several mattresses available. Lucky day. But I can't access this area without being chased by drones. See, I may have done one or two bad things in the past. That's so. No, please don't leave. I'd be forever indebted to you if you could get me one. How do I know you're not going to use it in trafficking like you mentioned? Simply look. The rat showed me his back. He wasn't lying, judging by the various bruises. Though I wondered if they were really caused by just uncomfortable conditions. 100 unis. That's all the unis I have on this coupon. Sure. The situation I was in, I decided it was worth a shot. Hopefully I wouldn't regret it. Deal. Yes. I'll be waiting here at this exact spot. Thanks, little fella. He stayed in the shadows. Clearly he didn't want to take any risk. One thing was for sure, I was acting far from my comfort zone today. Was this what the director intended? I had to go through a barbed wire fence to access the landfill. Proof that I wasn't the first one to cross, a massive hole had been cut with pliers, and I was secretly thanks to this anonymous robber. I picked a small mattress, at least that'd be easier to carry. Ugh, that's still really heavy though. At my own pace, I was slowly getting back when unauthorized squealer activity, you are banned under regulation 1B of the triangle. Oh no! I was right, he was a squealer! The rat started to flee, but it was too late and there was nowhere to hide. The flying apparatus of death was about to shoot. Act against the drone. Throw a rock. By instinct, I threw a rock at it. I missed, but the drone noticed. So I threw myself under the mattress. Silly idea, but maybe it could protect me enough? I waited, expecting to feel a sudden warmth of my skin followed by excruciating pain. But it never came. I heard the drone fly away. Getting out of my hiding place, there was neither drone nor a rat visible. He managed to escape. Somehow, even though he was the one bringing me into this mess, the way it all ended just gave me an odd feeling of joy mixed with sadness deep within my chest. And then the realization came to me. Great. I just broke the law and earned absolutely nothing from it. Why didn't it bother me more? The sun was starting to set. 30 minutes, that's all the time I had left. Crap. Quick, Raph, what's the closest store you can think of? Starting to run. My mind could not focus. My mouth was getting dry and my lungs were on the verge of giving out. So much had happened and my brain could hardly control my movements anymore. I made a wish. I would not get a 0 for failing to complete the task. 15 minutes. I arrived in a busy part of the slums and could finally breathe. The bizarre shop. It was right in front of it, still open. Owner was looking the other way, which gave me some time to peek through the window. And a cruel awakening. There was nothing under 100 unis. Instinctively, my finger went to my phone's contact list. couldn't let this happen. This was my last chance. I called Brok. Please reply, please. To no avail. Deep down, I knew this would have been a mistake anyway. The rules prevented it. That didn't make me any less angry at him. When I really should have been angry at myself. It's over. 10 minutes left. A familiar voice calling me. Graf! Ah, are you? Yeah, I'm here to buy my gift. But... Show me his phone. 40 unis. Looks like he didn't have much luck. More luck than I did. I instantly felt anger at myself for the relief that I felt at not being the only one. There's nothing under 100 unis. I'm screwed. So am I. 60 unis. We looked at each other. Was this a sign? If we combine both. Combine our money? Yes. That's really the only option. I agree. Let's do it. We entered. Hello, fellas. Hi, Stan. What's wrong, kiddo? What's that funny look on your face? I remember you. Oh, that's right. Graf, this store, it's where meh, don't care. Close them shops, snap up something, or get out. We'll take this. Oh, how cute. This piggy looks just like you. Well, better looking, actually. This connected money pig. As far as accuracy and efficiency goes, that should fit the bill, don't you agree? We probably could have gone for something more personal, but in our situation, this will do just fine. It's just 100 unis, real bargain. There goes both our money combined. Cash drawer. Thanks, fellas. Now, unless you intend to get something else? No thanks. Scram! Well, it's done. Did not expect this day to be this stressful. You tell me. So hungry I could eat myself. I know what you mean, but we better get back to the Konsk. We're almost out of time. Run home to pick something up quick, then meet you there. Things I can graph without you, I couldn't have done it. Don't mention it. Results. I was on my way to the Consciousness Center. I saw the director walking with Clay and soon heard his familiar whining. Mom! Hey, Mom, you need to listen to me. It's horrible. Customers kept complaining. Those clothes stink. Take this. No, I don't want to. Just hear me out. We discussed this before, Clay. I'm your mom. You do as I say. Take this pill. I won't. I'll need it in an antidepressant. I said, take it. Or else. Fine. As I entered the facility, I heard Clay whispering. But I won't. Take a seat, sweetie. Somehow Ott was already there and eating at his desk. He's told me that he runs fast, but now I believe it. So what are you eating? Oats? Ah, plant-based food is not my... Clay suddenly went past us, spitting. Everything fine, Clay? Yep, all peachy. My job was amazing. I got myself a premium musk of the lynx perfume. You're a mountain lion, not a lynx. Details. Sure, you peasants got something boring and cheap like a cardboard box. Mind your own business, Clay. Man, you really improve your witty comebacks. He's right, though. Hey, it wouldn't hurt to learn to defend ourselves. That includes verbally. I'm tired. Can't wait for this day to end. Students, there's no doubt in my mind that you have achieved your goal. It's time for you to celebrate. Does she even have a mind? One by one, you will tell the class about your day and what you bought for yourself. Some celebration that was. I was starting to feel weary. Odd situation, however, was worse. It'll be our turn soon. Ott, wake up! Nothing worked. Ott was sleeping like a baby. My stress-o-meter gauge was reaching its limits. He probably had sleep to catch up on. Graf? Yeah? Tell us, what did you do today? Silent! Ott's snoring probably was heard from the other side of the slums. Attempted to respond to distract him. I helped an Unnatail believer set up her stall in the poorest sector of the slums. It was full of wonderful looking items. Items from the old tradition. I think so. Please continue. At the end of the day, I didn't have enough unis to buy anything worthwhile. Bob was with me in the same predicament. We did the best we could. We combined our money to get this connected piggy bank. As instructed is both useful and efficient. Graf, do you realize what you're saying? Share your money with others is forbidden, you idiot. You'll get eliminated, both of you. What? This item, is it yours or is it for both of you? My cheeks were burning. I was desperately looking at Ott for advice, but it was pointless. Asking you again, Graf, is it yours only? Yes, mine only. Sorry. Just trying to cover for him. He couldn't get one. Understood. You pass, however. Afraid I have to give an eliminatory 0 to your friend. Gasps around the class. My mind did not follow the rest of the celebration. I was too busy thinking. I made the most logical decision. Tried hard to convince myself I had to. If I hadn't, we both would have been eliminated. This was for the best. But then Ott eventually woke up. We're in class. Oh no! My turn passed already? He could totally read my face. Fortunately, I'm sorry. You don't mean... Yeah, you've been disqualified. That's not possible. We bought the item together. You told him, right? But you weren't awake. Wow, you call him a friend. He's literally lying to you, chum. Play! Oh, let him speak. You've been eliminated because buying an item together is against the rules. Of course you knew. I mean, at least one of you two imbeciles actually read them, right? Shut up, Play. I don't need you insulting us. It was just a mistake. It's fine, though. Puss here passed. You're a little happy for your friend. Raph, is that true? You lied to the director, to the whole class, and to me, just so you could pass? It was the only... Ott suddenly stood from his chair and sprinted through the front door. That split second when I saw his face, it will remain in my memory forever. He was crying. Session wasn't over, but for him that didn't matter. Me, on the other hand, I was on the verge of collapsing. I had caused this. I was fully responsible. I must have looked like a zombie when I left the facility. Lifeless and unresponsive. I went back to my apartment. Empty, of course. Brok hadn't come back. I needed someone to talk to, badly. Tempted to call Brok. Nothing. Busy or out of network, probably. He always had a good excuse. I sent him a message anyway, like throwing a bottle into the sea. The lump in my stomach was widening. It was as if a hole had replaced it. I had failed my best friend, ruined his future. What could I possibly do to fix this? Well, count me out. Cold logic and doing what made sense had got me into this mess. There was only one thing I could think to do. I had to. It would only make things worse for me, but that didn't matter. I just have to fail on purpose. Ott wouldn't want me to, but then again, he probably doesn't ever want to be around me again anyway. I was done caring. It didn't matter right now, though. I couldn't move at all. Just an empty shell lying on a bed. Ott. Hydration break. My best friend had betrayed me. I wouldn't expect this from Clay. I would expect this from Clay. Never could trust him. But Graf, who had always been so nice to me, was still dumbfounded. He was the closest person I've ever been to. I always could trust him with anything, without fear of getting dismissed or laughed at. Whenever I'm close to him, I feel happy. A different sort of joy than what I get from my parents. I didn't want to go back home. Mom and Dad would probably comfort me, but they would also be so disappointed. Said I was at the border post, the same area from a few hours earlier. I was contemplating the drums on the other side. It was just decided that I would never access it. Did I really want to go there? Honestly, I had no idea. What mattered to me the most was to be with the people I love and who loved me in return. I only had one true friend, and I just lost him. Oh, you came back! Hello, Bolt. At least I still have you. My main processor unit is telling me that you look sad. I am. Fortunately, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Oh, Well, I wish you good luck. Wish. Thanks, Bolt. Maybe I'll do just that. You are welcome. That same moment, I heard some noise coming from the border. A group of people was crossing, exiting the dome. Approaching, I realized it was actually a single individual accompanied by a few tribots. A stocky, mustached, middle-aged muskrat. The escort stood close to him as if concerned he was going to slip away. Citizen 451-206-770. You have been expelled under Regulation 45A, non-payment for medical invoices totaling 24,590 unis, exceeding the maximum debt allowed. Yeah, I'm dying. Tell me something new. What's happening? Let's check. I was shocked. Was this how the drums treated citizens? It reminded me of the strict management we had to deal with in the Consciousness Center. That made sense. Drummers were also running that place. My regret about never becoming a drummer lifted a little. Whatever. I couldn't just stay here and do nothing. Hey, are you kicking this man out because he's dying? Citizen, move. On this holy day? That's unfair. Hello, my boy. Do not feel concerned about me. Census indicate the individual requires an explanation. In order to keep a flourishing state, society has to make the most accurate choices. Curing this man's disease implies refusing to cure other citizens with higher calculated rates of survival. Now, please move. But it's fine. I've accepted my fate. Spend the little time I have left in the slums. I'll get used to it. Please don't threaten them. Mister, you don't deserve this. I don't care if I just met you. I can see in your face. You're a nice person. Protocol engaged. Target set. Oh no. 3. Run! Hide yourself. 2. Please, listen to me. I'm in danger, but my legs refuse to move. Why? Very well, metal executioners. Even in my poor health, I won't let you harm this innocent boy. Man was in fighting stance, positioning himself right between me and the 3 bots. I try to protect him until my last breath. At the last minute, the sound of the laser made me jump behind this bench for safety. It was over. I was convinced the man was shot. And at that instant, I made a wish, the only thing I could do. It was hopeless, of course, but maybe, just maybe, if I wished strong enough. And then I heard the fight. Though I couldn't exactly see what was happening, not only was he alive, the man clearly had the upper hand. One big military tribal exploded a bit further from me. It was a stupid thought in the moment, but I was thoroughly impressed. What kind of person is able to fight those machines armed with nothing but their fists? In any case, I was thankful and ashamed I was the cause of this. This man died because of me, no matter his fatal disease. I couldn't never forgive myself. Thankfully, one last explosion. Came out from under the bench to see what happened. You won! You really won! Ha! Looks like I did. I may have lost strength, but I still have experience. My boy, what you did was pretty reckless. I know, I just want to help. I admire that. Remind me myself when I was your age, I joined the military and trained every day to protect this land. Now it seems society has failed you. We protected the citizens, not the society. Citizens like you. You still can. You saved me, and it was incredible. Thank you so much. No, it's me you should thank you. Made me push my limits to save you. I feel better. Doing a good deed, it's a warm feeling that I still cherish. That's right. Fortunately, the world doesn't care. We both got expelled on this Natal Tail day. Failed my assignment at the Consciousness Center and got disqualified. So I can never join the drums now. Oh no, I'm so sorry, my boy. Don't lose hope. You're the one that told me that. I'm not even sure I want it anymore after seeing what they did to you. Don't think like that. Every situation is different. Nothing's ever so black and white in this world. Like everything else, the dome has been good and bad aspects. Don't reject it entirely, just based on this one incident. I guess you're right. What's worse, my best friend lied to me. He lied to pass when he really should've. Did he mean to hurt you? Well, not really. Wouldn't have changed anything for me, even if he hadn't lied. Did he try his best? He always does. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I would have done in this place. Just angry at this whole stupid tradition. Why shouldn't we be able to share our money to help others? Why do we have to do this alone? I'm stupid. You're on the right track. Do you want to be his friend still? Yes, more than anything. And you know what to do. Maybe we owe it to ourselves to keep hoping for a better future. Thank you, mister. Call me Rick. Alright, Rick, I'm on. Well, Lot, it's time for me to face my new destiny, as terrible it may be. Wait, aren't you going back? There's no law to prevent you now. What for? There's nothing left for me under that dome. You, on the other hand, with such a bold and young spirit, could have a bright future there. I'll try. Take care, my boy. Thanks again. I hope we see each other again. Someday. He has a point. Time to do what's right. Graph. I was on my bed. It took a while, but the tears had finally started to pour. I couldn't control myself anymore. Are these really the values we're being taught? Individualism? Only thinking about ourselves? We're supposed to feel good about receiving our own gift? I didn't. I was alone. Nobody cared for me. I felt terrible. The worst since that accident. That's it. I don't want to go to the drums. They've always meant bad luck for me. So what now? I was recalling today's events in my head, trying to think of the positives. Thanks again, Graph. I wouldn't have done it without you. No, you were better off without me. Gosh, I even made someone bleed. As usual, trying to do the right thing came back at me like a boomerang. Stop, Graph. Focus. I said positives. And then it's on to me. The best parts were the ones we weren't forced to do. I love the old tradition's tail and all those artifacts. The snow globe, the pine tree, the garlands. They were all so pretty, so inviting, and looking at them relieved my stress. I enjoyed helping that rat. In retrospect, although he lied about his species, he really seemed to need that mattress. Poor guy. Wish I could do something more for him. Wish. If you wish for something hard enough, it can happen. That's right. I don't really know if there's such a god or whatever the Sandtail is, but please, I'm begging you. I want my friend back. This is the only gift I want. Write it down on my list. This day is meaningless if I have no one to share it with. If I can't be with the one person in the world I need the most. He's always been so kind to me. Just like the Natal Tail decorations, a glance at him relieved my worries. We always helped each other with homework, together. Can't bear thinking he might fade away from my life someday, like a snowflake landing softly on warm skin. Wait, what a weird thought. I don't even know what snow's like? Right when I was laughing at the absurdity of it. Knock knock. Must be Brok. Of course he forgot to take his key again. Just a sec. Hi, Graph. I'm sorry. Can we talk? Yes, of course. You know, I get it. It wasn't much of a choice. Still doesn't absolve me from what I did. Tell everything to the director. No! You shouldn't, because then I don't want to go to the drums anymore. Not like this anyway. Not if I had to lie to everyone. Including my best friend. Are we? I hope so. Graph, Look, I'll send a message right now. Alright, but promise me. Whatever happens, we'll stay friends. Forever. I'll send a message too then. There's one lesson learned from all this, it's that we have to share everything, and that includes the blame. Wow, you read my mind. We should really have read those rules, huh? Yeah, although that wouldn't have changed the outcome. We were both short on money. Well, don't just stand there, come in. We both wrote a message to the director explaining our day and the reason we did what we did. I knew I had screwed up my future, but yet I felt relieved. This was the right thing to do. And send. My son, we're both permanent slummers now. Hey, you're smiling. Yeah, wanna know why? It's silly, but I've been told that if you wish for something hard enough, it can materialize. Well, my wish got granted. Did it? Where did you hide your mountain of wealth? You're stupid. Incidentally, I learned the same thing too. Or the odds it happened to both of us on the same day. Well, the day is far from over. Anything you want to do? You know, I've been thinking. Everything that went wrong was due to one single thing. I know, Natal and Tail, I hate it. This whole tradition is rotten. Earlier today, I helped an Untail believer set up her stall. I took pictures, look. Wow, that is really pretty. I've never seen anything like it. How about decorating our homes? For real? How do you suggest we even do that? Can't afford to buy all that stuff. Well, I've got some ideas. Come on, it'll be fun. Yeah. Me and Ott rushed to the landfill next to my apartment. We collected junk and we were going to do the best we could with them. With a bunch of bottle caps and wires, we made some improvised garlands. With old light bulbs and strings, we had balls to hang on our future pine tree. No chance we'll ever find a pine tree though, or any tree for that matter. We may not need to. I've approached the carcass of an old tribot. What? How could this be? Watch. I took one of the spray paints he had given me for an art lesson earlier this year. He painted it green from head to toe. To my surprise, the result was pretty good. Proceeded to insert sticks through various holes that we could hang our homemade garland on it later. Thankfully, the internal components have already been removed, so it was light enough to carry around. Oh, got another idea. With these two ceiling globes of different sizes, put some glue on the base here, and then spray paint them white. Oh, it's just like a snowman. He's missing a face and a nose. We carried on like this for an hour. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. How ironic that it came right after one of the worst. We were laughing at each other for all our stupid ideas, and yet the results outshined all our expectations. We brought all this home when... Huh? Hey kiddos, what are you doing with all this junk? Brok, you're back. That's not junk, it's Natal Tail decorations. Natal... what? Oh, just let's up everything. Oh no, that reminds me. You had home, the flood. It's fixed. What? You mean, you actually... Got your message graph. As soon as I was done with my clan, I dropped by your friend's home. But it's easy peasy with the right tools. Well, it's a temporary fix, but good enough for now. I don't know what to say. I felt so guilty, lost my thoughts. Sending Brok that message was the least I could do. Thanks, Brok. Don't mention it. Friend the graph? Yeah, your parents said they'll need an hour or two to clean up, so you can stay over with us for now. Great. Come on, Ott, let's set everything up. With the help of Brok, we went even further. We made plenty more to decorate the hall in the front of our building. It was inviting and friendly, like the entrance to a party. All done. Great job, kiddos. This is wonderful. All done about you, but I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. Fortunately, it's not like we... Knock, knock. Huh? Who's at the door? Hey, hello. Mom? Dad? It is already time to pick me up. Well, I came by to thank you for saving our day. What a mouth-watering smell. I prepared too many roasted bugs yesterday. With the leak, we had no time to eat properly. Plus some dessert. I hope you like apples pie. Oh man, I love those. Tried to make that pie before, but it was a disaster. You gotta give me your recipe. Sure thing. By the way, what's with all the weird ornaments? Dad, we're celebrating Natal Tail. You mean Natal Untail? Nope, we're doing it the way of the ancients. Oh, how cute. Hey guys, what do you say we all have dinner together? There's not much space and not enough seats, but maybe we can scooch the sofa to the table? Nah, that's the spirit, Brok. Yeah, I learn fast. Aww. And this is how we all got to spend the evening together. We took turns and told stories. Ott chose to explain how the best part of his day was helping a robot and a dying man at the border post. I just realized he's homeless now. I should have given him our address. We could have hosted him. Don't feel so bad, son. If what you say is true, you gave him the most precious gift of all. Which one? Hope. I'll make sure to send the wish his way if it helps. We can do one together. Always worth a try. I chose to mimic Ott and told all those around the table about the squealer. At the mention of that name, everyone thought I was crazy for helping him. But once I finished, they understood. On this special day, we both loved those unplanned, selfless acts. Even if we didn't earn money from them, we got a different intangible reward. Hey, that's what I do every day, pretty much, anyway. You're not wrong. We told jokes, we laughed, we ate delicious food. Sharing and giving, spending time with loved ones. No, unknowingly, we all captured the true meaning of Natal Tail. I started to notice Ott had been recording videos of our private celebration. Suddenly, he shut off his phone and made a more serious face. Graf, it's time. We owe the truth to our parents. You mean? Yeah. Mom, Dad, we have some unfortunate news. Me and Graf, we won't be going to the drums. What? Graf, is that true? Yes, all because of stupid rules. Explain how a lack of unis from our labor forced us to pay for the cheapest item together. I'm sorry, Dad. I know how much this meant to you. Son, come here. Now, it looked as if he was preparing to get the biggest scolding of his life. Those benevolent acts were a mistake. Spending your time on them was the cause of your failure. We've invested so much into your future. You had no right to do this. You failed me. You failed your family. But, Dad... Honey, I'm not sure. Shh. Come closer, son. That's an order. That's what I would say if I was one of those heartless robots who only care about cold data. I'm not. I'm human, and so are you. We make mistakes, and sometimes it's for the best. I understand the reasons why you did it, and I won't put the blame on you because, hey, I would have done the same. Come on, give a hug to your old man. They embraced each other, though with the expression on Ott's face, I could tell he was being hugged a bit too tight. As long as you act with your heart, with reason, we'll always support you. Not saying I'm happy about it, but we shouldn't accept that the kids did the right thing. I'll solve this with your director tomorrow. That wouldn't be necessary. We all lifted our heads to look at an unexpected scene. The entrance were the director and Clay. What's going on, and who left the door open? I have the keys to the whole city. Been here for a while, and none of you even noticed. Oh, are you guys drunk, or what? I'm not pleased about this intrusion of our privacy. What's going on? I'm here thanks to my son. Clay, what did you do exactly? The right thing, I hope. Let's just say I have a better understanding of the situation from earlier today. In addition, I noticed your efforts to celebrate this evening, even after a hard day of work. Despite not being the intended way, you've shown creativity and skill. Congratulations. Therefore, I shall grant you an exception. You can continue your studies and hope to integrate into the drums soon. For real? If Mom says so, then it is. Sucks I'll be stuck with you a while longer. Thank you. I want this chance. It won't be easy, though. You're not done yet. Hey, Robot Madam, can you really bend the rules that easily? No rule was bent. It's solely about the interpretation. I can't punish students for not reading the rules when I didn't read them carefully enough myself. I mean, you didn't write them? Maybe we've been wrong. About everything. Only time will tell. Now, we're not gonna be a bother much longer. No, please. You can stay with us a bit longer. Both of you. Ugh, you guys are way too corny and smelly in here. I'm gonna be sick. No worries, I'll hand you a good vomit bag. Graf, don't disrespect the scrawny lion boy. Scrawny, I'll show you scrawny. Oh, come on. You've got no chance to fight against Brok. Just you wait. Clay, you're factually a scrawny mountain lion. Not you too, Mom. We enjoyed ourselves for a bit longer. When it was all said and done, this was great. You know what would make this perfect, though? Snow. Sorry to disappoint you, son. It's not like anyone can generate snow at will. I know. Well, I guess Shay could. She's not your regular Hey, wait, maybe we can after all. The gun. What gun? You said you left a mattress around here, right? Yeah, in front of our building. Why? Brok retrieved a big weapon that looked like a toy, and then left. We all followed him as he picked the mattress up, only to watch him tear a hole in it. Whoa, hey, you're destroying it! Yeah, but for a good cause. Took the synthetic fibers, put them inside the gun, and shot it in the air. actually worked. It's just like snow. Particles fell onto us gently as though time itself had begun to move in slow motion. Wow. Well, it's not exactly the same. That's colder. Wait, Brok. Let's just enjoy this. I took his phone and started filming. Mom, should we tell them? Not yet. Some deserve to experience it too. I was very pleased. Everything had turned out way better than I could have expected. Yet, there's still one part of Natal Tail missing. Explain? The presents! Hey, I already bought myself something. No, Clay. Giving presents to others. What? Oh, why? Well, as it so happens, I do have a gift for you, Graf. Really? Yeah. Merry Natal Tail. A computer? Amazing, but how? Didn't even say anything. Hey, can't live with someone without figuring out a thing or two. Thank you so much. Maybe you can play games? You let me try it, Graf? Of course. I see. Son, I'll get you one too. Really? You would? Not today, but keep working hard, it's a promise. Consider this a late Natal Tail for gift to you. Awesome. We'll be able to play games together even at a distance. I can't wait. But Dad, you have to use that money for something more important. That's okay. Nothing's more important than you, son. Thanks, but this is getting embarrassing. Still offering that the vomit bag, Graf. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Actually have something better. Here, Clay, for you. What? Your piggy bank? Why the heck would I want this barely less ugly than awesome piggy bank? You bought this for yourselves. Just take it. I'm sure you're the biggest spender of us. I cannot deny that. Mom! Why do you always have to shame me in public? I'm merely stating a fact. Well, thanks, I guess. Holy, did I really hear what I think I did? I heard it too. It's called being polite, you dummies. Mom, why are you looking at me like that? Uh-oh. Alright, now if I get you. After all, my natural sense is amazing. Don't need us. Your perfume? Take it, Oz. Even if I doubt the most powerful fragrance could cover your hog stench. That's so cool. Thanks a lot, Clay. I'm out of here. Very well, this is our time to say goodbye. Thank you. He loves that piggy bank. Sure does. Look how hard he was holding on to it. After they left, we continued the improvised gifting. Among other things, I gave Ott a poster of the Master Tweaks. We were both fans of this musical group. Didn't really have anything to give Brok, but he said he only wanted to see me happy. I'll still find something for him in the next few days. We were going to call it an evening and Ott was leaving with his parents. The night had arrived, but hadn't arrived alone. Curious inhabitants from our building noticed the bright decorations were attracted like flies to a flame. So we spent a while to explain what it all meant. Soon people from the next block came to visit, and then more from further away. Eventually they took videos of our decorations and posted them on the tri-web. The word was spreading, going viral. Me and Aunt spent the last hours of the day making our own video too. They gave silly tips for making the decorations, which folks eventually considered as a tutorial. In another video, we used footage of our dinner to explain the meaning of Natal Tail. Why sharing was important to us, how gifts to others were much more rewarding than keeping them to ourselves. The next day, our video had garnered 1,000 views. Slumber kids reproduced our decorations and soon the sector was filled with them. That day, most who followed Unnatail Tail's rules and bought goods for themselves ended up giving them to someone else close to them instead, promising that the next year they would get them something more personal. 2 days after, it was a whole slums. Our video was reaching hundreds of thousands of views. Basically, the entire slums population that was connected to the tri-web experienced it, and it started expanding to the drums. We got asked how we made snow happen. Brok decided to spend some time using Shay's gun for children to have fun under the fake snow. One kid or two accidentally swallowed some of the fibers. Thankfully, they're okay. That made Brok be more cautious. Asked Brok to pick up more mattresses. We left them at the entrance of the sewers. Hopefully that rat could finally have something soft to sleep on. Later on, a special announcement was made from the government. From now on, Natal Tail would officially return. Under conditions, decorations could only be made from recycling old materials and gifts were forbidden to be thrown away. We'll see how well these rules would be followed, but in this meantime, Ott and I were pleased to be the ones who started all this. They also promoted Santail in soul disguises. Children were invited to make lists of wishes. I was starting to get concerned that the commercial aspect would take over again. In addition, a spectacle was organized for everyone to see. Our mesmerized gazes were directed to the dome, which was generating fake snow. I suspected this is what inspired the snow globes in the first place. Gruff, look! Is it? Yeah, it's real. It's snowing. Merry Natal Tail, everyone. Story complete. Merry Christmas and Merry Natal Tail. Hey, boss! How come Ree gets to sleep on the mattress? No fair! What? What's that about? Says he found one under the pipe mail. So, you think it got sent through the pipe for him? Ha! Well, yeah? Reed! Yeah, Chief? Give me that. Hey! That's no fair, boss! You already got a bed. Sheets and mattress and everything. Me is me and all of you are yous. Ya can't be the only guy privileged. That's a source of conflicts. What was left from me? Huh. Oh yeah, prove it. Okay, so if all the guys get a mattress, that'd be okay, right? Huh, as if that could happen. Hey, Chief. There's now a whole lot of mattresses out there. What the? This must be a natal miracle. Why the long face, officer? The others all took vacations for the natal period. Only one left is me. And you. I always work, because I'm useful. Love my job. But it's lonely. Well, let me introduce you to your new colleague. Hello. A Tribot. He will assist you on duty, way more efficient than any of us humans. If you say so. Glad to help. I'll get back to my office. You never leave this place, do you? This is the lot of us all in the police. Pleased to meet you. I have work to do. Leaving now. Catch you later, big furry human. Oh, Sin. Hi, my man. Wait, are you still at the police department this late on Natal Week? Yeah. Love to have you at our home for a special evening. We? Me and the two loves of my life, of course. Hi, Mr. Big Bear. You're so cute. Oh, hello, little one. I want to cuddle up like my teddy bear. Can I, Daddy? Oh, honey, he'll be our guest. You don't cuddle guests. So you really have to come now, or you make a little girl really sad. But I said to the chief, come on, man, this will be fun. We'll have a dinner, a lot of drinks, and we've got a gift for you. Deal. Thanks, man. You're my best friend. Same. Hey guys, come here, got something to tell you. Button. Emergency, contamination in lab. All personnel must exit immediately. What's going on? You again, Mink, what have you done this time? Hey, calm down, everything's fine. Surely you don't mean. Just need your attention. Point with the government instruments I see, I'll add this to your annual report. Wouldn't have if you two would just listen to me! So what do you want? Ever heard of this new trendy thing? Natal Tail? Well, I brought all kinds of decorations I made myself at home. Is that why you're interrupting our working process? Do you realize how much precious time I'll be losing by having my brain readjust? Yeah, ask the government to take it off my salary. Just look. They're rubbish. I did my best. I can improve these with some neothermoplasma bulbs. I can transform these to them to be see-through walls. Or what? Tidy, please install those garlands before we regret it. Yep. Starting the hanging process. Good, Tidy. That's not all. Got gifts for you guys. You mean you're gonna give me a present? Yeah, that's the spirit of this new thing. Here. Nuts. Well, if you're at a loss for words, at least I did it right. This was for you, Dr. Hush. Thank you so much, lad. These are nice socks. Must you always wear the same ones? Thanks for paying attention. I'm sorry, I don't have a gift for you. I have. You have what? A gift for you? Mink, you made me a gift? For real? Yes. I was waiting for the right moment. Oh my, you wrapped it perfectly. Ow. Well, I set up a new procedural model for my nanobots, specifically trained on videos of packaging. Took a few days and used 60% of the energy allocated for the lab this month, but the result is magnificent. You did what? I need a test copy of this too, and Hush is out of the question. So that leaves that only leaves you. Oh, you're at a loss for words too. The experiment's a success. In your face, Hush. That's Dr. Hush to you, and this is no competition, Dr. Mink. Look what you've done to our poor guard. He's crying! Huh? I've never gotten an actual present before. Thank you! Whoa. Please don't kill me. Mink, he's hugging you. Oh. Oh! That's nice, actually. How about you two actually open your present? No! What was the point? Just clueless as always, Hush. I give up. Be sure to check out the main game. This is based on Brok the Investigator. Share the word about this little Christmas tale with your friends. Posting a review rating helps too. Continue. You have unlocked 15 postcards in the extras gallery. If you'd like to print them, you can download them on our website by scanning this QR code. Oh, there's the cursor. Well, that was Brok Natal Tail. I believe there's like some specifics in terms of like some of the options changing. Because there was stuff like never disobey the police, don't forget it's a Christmas game, etc. But I don't know if it's gonna change enough. It feels very like linear in the story. So I think we'll call it good there. That was Brok Natal Tail. Happy holidays, everyone. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord. Come hang out, get notifications there as well. And thank you to the developer for the code. Until next time, this is rinimt signing out.